So today I'm going to represent the DevOps Master Program. अभी हम क्या पढ़ेंगे ना DevOps Master Program के बारे में. So ये मैं हूँ. ये this is my LinkedIn profile and this is the Telegram link you can join and this is the YouTube link you can search for the upcoming videos. Please stay tuned to my new YouTube channel. So like for every day or every week, I'll post most of the technology related news channel. So this is the agenda introduction for DevOps engineer, current salary trends for 2023 and 2024 for the next year, roadmaps for the master program, and benefits why you should take this master program, not other program. What is the benefits that you will get from this one, and what is the price of the program, and how you can contact us. So this is not only the DevOps, this is kind of a DevSecOps. So what is DevSecOps? It's a development with security and operation. So these are the agendas why and why DevOps, what and why DevSecOps. So what is the difference between these two, like why DevOps and DevSecOps, and the roadmaps for this DevSecOps, best practices, tools to master for the better job and salary. Mostly will focus on the industry ready and high salary package program, cloud basic terminology, multi-cloud system overview where we'll not use only one cloud program, we'll use multiple cloud-based systems and roles responsibilities of a DevOps engineer, migration from old pipeline to new pipeline practices, so where some of the companies they have already implemented the old stacks, the old pipeline, which is not reliable for the latest technology practices. So how we can migrate to that one, so the best practices will learn, and how to become an industry-ready DevOps engineer. So those are the main agenda. And in bonus, you will get if you join our master program. In bonus, you will get like what is the agile, what is the scrum, what is kanban board. Mostly I'll talk about the Jira, how to create the tickets, how you will manage the project. So it's kind of a not the DevOps engineer, it's kind of a team lead or technical management or project management kind of a role also it is suitable. So I'll be talking about in depth also in that things. So how DevOps can help in the business growth, like how their company can grow this business using the DevOps or DevSecOps pipeline structure. Mostly, I'll talk up the various deployment strategies. One is kind of a canary, blue, green. So those kind of a latest deployment strategy, which is not used previously and not adapted to the various marketing strategies, but they want to adapt and they did not find any kind of suitable personnel to deploy all those things. So those kind of things will check about that things, mostly use case of various deployment strategies, and I'll talk about how to prepare the resume using the quick resume, or I'll definitely will join the program. So for like top 10 students, like mostly I'll prepare the resume for them, and like I'll guide them like how to prepare uh, the resume, and the mostly I'll talk about the other pipeline architecture, mostly using the Argo CD, using the Jenkins, using GitHub Action, using GitLab CI/CD pipeline. So how it will be deployed to the Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform. So most of the pipeline and tools and technology will talk about that one. And ultimately, like after this whole process, whole master program, so like mock interview question and answer is there. So which is industry ready already they are asking the questions in the real time basis, because I have taken most of the interviews what I have asked to the DevOps guys, like which are experienced, which are freshers. So I will be talking about that one, and it will be not only all those things, but like our team and I will support lifetime. So when you face any kind of challenges in your building the pipeline or in your industry, so after getting job also, okay. So these are kind of the agenda and the bonus section. So why DevOps? Because DevOps, so mostly will get different kind of benefits. One is the developer side benefits, one is the operation side benefits, one is the business benefits. So first we will talk about the business benefits, because if the business will get the benefits from the DevOps, then only he will utilize his skills or his resources, his money to the various tools and technologies. Some of the tools are freely open source, some of the tools are not free. It's kind of a paid version. So if the business doesn't grow or does not get any benefits from the DevOps pipeline, so why you will invest on those tools? So for that reason, what you should approach, like why you use that tool, what will the business will get the benefits from that one. First is one, the fast solution they will get, like fast development, operation, and the deployment. Like they will get mostly in the fast basis, because previously what happened, after the complete development they will do some kind of changes, and if some kind of mistake happens they need to roll back all the changes, and there is no continuous feedback is there. So because due to this we'll get the continuous feedback using some kind of deployment strategies I have talked about. One is the canary one, another is the feature toggle one. So those things we'll be talking about in our bonus section. So improved performance, for that reason mostly the continuous feedback will get, and continuous performance improvement will be happening. The increase the efficiency, then in continuous the improvement customer experience. So suppose we will change something in the UI and that needs to be done on the sudden basis. Then using the DevOps pipeline, we can seamlessly deploy to the production environment or some kind of other environment after testing and all. So this is kind of a, the time frame will be very less, and faster return of invest will get, and reduce failures and rollbacks. Suppose kind of a rollback happening using, suppose we'll use the some like deployment strategies like the blueprint or kind of a canary or kind of a feature toggle, then we don't need to roll back the whole system. Well, partially we can do some kind of rollback mechanism, and we can check also the failure, the CPU utilization, the memory utilization, how to do a load balancing, all those things. So we can get the idea about that one. So the most benefits, what will get the most benefits out of the DevOps pipeline or DevOps practices. First thing, we'll get the faster updates, better user experience, fewer failures, higher quality. You can see these are the most benefits. Lower risk, shorter dev life cycle, because dev doesn't like rely upon the operation, and but they are collaboratively working with each other to make the process faster. So first it starts with the dev process, that is the code, different source code or version control system. You are using mostly version control system is kind of a distributed kind of, currently is the GitHub version control system is there. But apart from that, there is various version control system. Even I have worked upon that. One is the Purpose, one is the SVN, one is the Bitbucket. So those are the different version control as per the market standard. But GitHub is the most popular one. So kind of a then it comes to the build, automation build, then test, then release, then deploy, then operate, then monitor. So those kind of a process it is goes through. So source control, then in the development. So this is the build process, means like the development and automation. Test cases will be, testing is the quality control, like the QA engineer they will work on that one. And the CI/CD pipeline, where we'll use different kind of tools like Jenkins, GitHub Action, GitLab CI/CD pipeline. So this releases section will be there, and it will goes to the deployment. It's kind of infrastructure as a code. Mostly we use the Terraform here. Infrastructure provisioning tool or kind of a orchestration tool like Kubernetes, and kind of things we can use that one. That configuration management like Ansible, there, Puppet, virtualization is mostly in AWS or Azure. We can use them. Containerization, this is Docker. We can use logging. We can use the Datadog, ELK stack, Splunk. So those kind of things. And visualization, we can use the Tableau, Power BI. So all those tools mostly we'll talk about, which is mostly important for today's market scenario and today's job trend. Next, this is the job opening. I have taken a screenshot from the Naukri one. So you can see in Bangalore area, in the it itself, I am checking about the Bangalore area, the DevOps engineer. There will be 762 DevOps engineer jobs. And for fresh or to experience, even you can see 0 year to 5 year of experience, 1 year of experience, you will get that one. And from LinkedIn, I have taken like I think this is in India only. This is 7,000 plus DevOps engineer they have registered, the companies registered, then required. and those are and junior DevOps engineer also. So prior to experience, they can without coding experience, without prior knowledge, also someone can switch to the DevOps practices because DevOps is the most priority one while using the developer pipeline, but whether you are building any kind of and database engineering pipeline, whether you are creating any kind of ML based pipeline. So everywhere DevOps engineer requires. So there will be a more DevOps job openings in the latest future. So but be ready for the market trends and all the tools and technology. So average salary trends, though mostly I have taken from the Glassdoor, you can see the screenshot. So DevOps engineer salary in India mostly 8 lakh per annum. But this is kind of average with some level of experience. But after like you will get about 5 to 6 or 7 year experience, you can expect based upon the previous salary, you can expect more hike on that one. Mostly the normally as of average is 30% hike, and you can expect more number of heights on that one. So this is the ambition, but so the screenshot you can see here. And this is the roadmap. I have done that one too in our master program. We touch upon each and everything what I have mentioned in the roadmap. And this is a 3 weeks master program. It's not a boot camp. Not in depth will go, but some of the topics will go in depth. Mostly programming language, like we'll talk about some basic Python and C are mostly. Then in the networking concept, we have to know. So those are the things we have to know about what is subnet, what is public and private network, CIDR, starting dynamic IP, firewall, proxy, and NAT. This NAT is network address translation, the why VPN requires, and the various protocols like what is HTTP, HTTPS, how those are working, FTP, TCP, SSL, TLS. So those things we'll talk about basic details. The security things mostly because DevSecOps program we are doing that one. So I have forgot to add the sec here. So this is the not only the DevOps, this is the development with security and operation. Security mostly will check about what is the firewall, reverse proxy, forward proxy, what is the benefit of using those things. We'll talk about, and this is not only the tools and technology. We'll also focus upon the cloud. So some cloud concept like AWS and Azure concept. We'll talk about that one, and we'll build a pipeline using the AWS and Azure also. Okay, and operating system, we'll talk about what is the Linux operating system and some commands. We'll check that one. Virtualization is the concept we'll learn about because some of the companies they are still using the virtualization concept like there will be like a remote desktop connection and all virtualization. Some other topics like they are using also. Okay, CI tool will use the GitLab, the GitHub Action, Jenkins will see about CD tool mostly Aposite and Tecton. These are for the Kubernetes one, so very useful. We'll check that thing. Yeah, the container is Docker. Will show container orchestration. Will see the Kubernetes, OpenShift. Will mostly these two tools will look about that one and configuration management. I have talked about Ansible, Puppet, and Chef. Infrastructure provisioning. We'll check about the Terraform. Monitoring will see about mostly in the Datadog and ELK stack because those are the main important. Most of the companies that are using the Datadog and ELK stack. And the deployment strategies where I have talked about this blue green, what is canary and feature tag with canary, how it will improve the business activities and the developer activities. And we'll build about the projects. One is the pipeline for the microservices, and we deploy to the AWS system like the EC2 machine or any kind of system. Mostly we'll use this one for the AWS pipeline. And another thing is different kind of pipeline. We'll use the GitLab, the Argo CD, Tecton, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, and even like we'll deploy it to the Azure. So this was the AWS one first one. This is the Azure. So this is the complete roadmap for a DevOps master program. And honestly, after this master program, you will be industry ready with higher salary package, minimum 60 to 70% salary hike you can ask as per the company's standard. So why like our master program beneficial for us because it is industry ready teaching. Because honestly, I'm working as a 9 year of experience as a like full stack developer with a DevOps engineer skill set. So I know how I build the pipeline, what are the hurdles we faced, and how we migrate from the the old one to new one, and you will get in the low price one, and will build the pipeline or the project from the scratch, from scratch to the finished one. And this is some kind of flow I have taken that one. So this is the basic flow. Like we'll do like first the application code will get, then it will goes to the Git repo, then it will under the CI pipeline, it will build, test, package, it will all those things under the continuous integration plan. Then we'll store inside their Docker Hub registry or image repository. Then different configuration changes will be there. Then the Terraform or something infrastructure provision will be there. Then it will goes to the some kind of file where the Git repo file, in the sense like this is the GitOps we are following, not the Git repo. This GitOps repo way. Then it will this CD pipeline mostly will use the Argo CD, which is like the trending in the market. Tecton also will use that one. The and deploy with the Kubernetes cluster. And how will like a cluster, those cluster will how will provisioning, mostly using the Terraform and all those things. So that will also see. So this is the common pipeline using the Argo CD and Jenkins. So these are the steps we have to follow. First, the code commit will commit the code, or developers commit the code. Then it goes to the source repo, which is the GitHub. Then it goes under the CI/CD pipeline, mostly CI pipeline, that is known as Jenkins. Then from that it will go to the Docker registry. How the image will be generated and goes to the Docker registry. Then some value will updated with the GitHub's repo, means the image ID or something will be generated. And here we'll use the Argo CD. What Argo CD will be, why it is useful for the CD one, because it will pull the request. Mostly where Argo CD, whenever any changes occur to the GitHub's repo, it will pull those changes, because there will be a sync between this GitHub's repo and Argo CD, and it will deploy to the DevOps cluster, like the sorry Kubernetes cluster, like the dev environment, UAT environment, and release cluster means like the production environment. So these are the steps. And we will also build this one CI/CD workflow with a GitHub action, R2CD with Docker, and the Azure Content Registry. We'll use the Azure and GitHub action here. So these are the pipeline 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Most of these steps, these are not the normal step. Actually, some of the companies still they are struggling to implement all those things. So we'll do this project live, so that you will get an idea like how the real-time project works in the company, so that like you will be industry ready. And it comes to the now the price for the this whole process, whole project, end-to-end project with end-to-end course for the master program. So it is end up at 1,999. So it comes around 2,000, and first 10 new joiners get 20% discount, mostly in the 1,000 rupees they will get it. So please hurry up and join immediately. So we'll start soon. Whenever our best starts, I'll let you know in the LinkedIn profile or in my YouTube profile. So thank you everyone. You can check our Telegram group. You can join. So I'll post our all those slides, all those roadmaps, and all those our the live session and the bootcamp session and any our master program session. So you can contact me directly through the Telegram. I'll definitely answer all your questions, and you can also email to me like this email ID morningmom92@gmail.com. So thank you everyone. Stay tuned for the next, and please hurry up to join this new master program. So we'll start soon from the next week onwards.